here.
How are y'all doing?
We're putting everybody on notice.
Are we?
Putting you on notice. Whenever Worlds happens, you're on notice.
Whatever, next year?
Yeah.
Probably.
15 months from now. When an actual cure for the coronavirus has been developed and it's safe to travel again, and the world is a utopia because we've realized the mistakes that we've made as
if by utopia you mean like in any state with like even more surveillance and stuff, then yes, that'll happen.
That's when you will greet us.
Let's give it
your co-world champions.
Oh my gosh, Eddie Cam is all blurry. Look at this blurry dog.
It's like a Bigfoot sighting.
15 months ago.
15 months? I don't know if it's 15 months, but that's an optimistic view. You're big dumb tonight? Oh, yeah, well, that's fair.
Did you see Team Covenant play Battletech last week?
I did not, no.
You might want to check it out and criticize their YouTube video.
Yeah.
It's like, actually, this is not how that rule works.
Oh, Battletech gatekeep them.
Yeah, you should definitely Battletech gatekeep. All right, we're going to get into it. We got more of the stuff.
Yeah, Eddie's too powerful.
He's very powerful.
He's very powerful today.
I had planned on taking him on another walk,
but
pre-stream.
He's all hopped up.
But we played Monster Train all day.
Yeah,
and yeah, also it rained.
So. Yeah, so we went on a train ride to hell. So if you haven't played Monster Train and you like Slay the Spire, we both would recommend Monster Train.
It was good. It was very good.
Yeah, that's got the tabletop seal of approval.
I'm on Zentor.
Tabletop Royale approves of Monster Train. This dog is rambunctious. God. You're rambunctious. No.
Eddie, you're over there.
Go the other way. No.
No under table.
No. No. Can you see him?
No.
He's attacking. He's striking. Oh, he's moving.
He's on the move.
He's on the move. He's on the prowl. Nope. No, back the other way. Back the other way. No, the other way. No, go the other way. Here, give me that. Okay.
Oh god. It's action movie. This is some. Oh yeah, action movie camera work.
Yeah,
one continuous shot of dog.
We got our what's his name? The director, Alfonso Cuarón shot. It's like that scene from Children of Men where they're in the car, but it's with Eddie and with a piece of rope.
Cinematic perfection.
Yeah, let me get the bets going.
Yep. Hey. What's up?
He's like, I'm back.
What's up, dog? Roll 4?
7.
Okay. Eddie.
Oh my god.
Hey, we're here.
Smash into the table.
Oh, look, there's fine.
We got a. Go in circle. No. The other way.
Lay down.
Oh. Oh man, you got past me. He's too quiet.
To be fair, he hasn't.
He's
knocked
too
out,
fast.
I've knocked out the camera more times than he has. All right, you sit right there. Oh god,
feel like
it's not the chord you want to be on.
They feel like nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Also, if you missed it, we had the Star Wars LCG Necromancy.
Yep.
Friday. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
We got to relive some old times.
Some broken. I really wish that game was balanced.
Yeah, it's pretty bad as far as
it was very unbalanced.
I feel like most LCGs just struggle with that.
Yeah, they do.
Keyforge has the random factor going for it. Maybe that's the only reason that like they can print unbalanced stuff.
And even what I would consider overpowered decks in this game have bad matchups.
Yeah.
So you can't ever change your deck to not have that bad matchup. There's literally nothing you can do.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play a ZYX Researcher. Archive the top card.
I'll play.
I will.
Untamed, I'll play Hunting Witch and a bear. Good.
I will say Brobnar. I'm going to Blood Money the Hunting Witch and then Flamewake Shaman and deal 2 damage to it. Your turn, I will draw 2.
I'll say Sanctum. Play Potion and Vulnerability. Play Hallowed Blaster. Play Begone to gain 1.
Begone!
And Blinding Light Brobnar.
Okay.
Thrones felt pretty balanced once they got through the 2-year period of Tyrell dominance. Well, there you go, right there. There's a problem. the 2-year Tyrell.
Yeah. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Not Finished with You. I don't have any creatures over there. I'm going to play Streak and then Onyx Knight and destroy each creature with odd power. Okay. So the Ancient Bear. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Dis. I will hand a Dis the Streak.
Yep.
Play the Terror, play Toxic.
I am going to say Logos. Oh man, this is actually a sweet play. I am going to backup copy the ZYX Researcher. Who could you be barking at? Who could you possibly be barking at? Who could you? Who?
I don't know.
Who?
That's the scary part.
Whomst.
Could be anything.
Whomst has injured you in this way. The ZYX Researcher is going to attack into the Terror and go on top of my deck. I am going to play Titan Librarian. I am going to standardize testing for 3s and 5s. I am going to Wild Wormhole. So I'll play the ZYX Researcher. I'll archive the top card of my deck. And it is your turn. I will draw 4 and then archive 1.
Okay, I'll say Untamed.
Guess we'll archive this.
Niffle Ape, Mushroom Man, Niffle Ape. Cooperative Hunting. 1, 2, 3. Nocturnal Maneuvers, those 3 dudes.
They're all tapped. Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Calphine. I'm going to give the Titan Librarian the Blood of the Titans. And we're going to give Calphine the Blood of the Titans.
Okay.
I will say check with 7. It is your turn. I will draw 4 and archive 1.
Alright, I'll say it's Sanctum. Play Seki. Dos Sekis. Play Shield of Justice. And Sigil of Brotherhood. Okay, then.
Alright, so I will forge. You're at check with 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am. I'm gonna run back Brobnar. I'm gonna play Calphine. We're gonna unstun Flamewake Shaman. I am going to into the fray this Calphine.
Oh god.
I really wish that I had put both Blood Titans on her now, but so Calphine is gonna attack Seki. So 2 to the Niffle Ape and then 2 to that Seki's armor. And she readies. Is there a better way? Let's see what the best way to do this is.
Okay.
That's your board?
Yeah, that's my board.
Okay. So if I attack this Niffle Ape first, I get 2 damage on Mushroom Man. I take out this Seki's armor.
Yep.
Then if I attack this Seki, I get 2 damage on that Seki. Is there a better way for me to do this? Like I think everybody's power is just slightly inconvenient enough. Can attack both Sekis, kill this Niffle Ape for free. Can't attack Mushroom Man because he's 11 right now. If I attack this Niffle Ape, I only get 3 total attacks. So if I do Calphine into Niffle Ape first, kills the Niffle Ape, 2 damage on Mushroom Man, that Seki's armor. I can then do Calphine on that Seki. 2 damage there. That Seki's dead. I can then do Calphine into Mushroom Man. 2 damage to kill that Seki. 2 damage on the Niffle Ape, and then, yeah, Calphine's dead.
That's probably the best way.
Okay, I think I got there. It was not easy. And then I'm just going to Tremor the Niffle Ape. And it is your turn. I will draw 4, and then archive 1.
Alright, I'll forge. Say this. I will play a Tourette. And a Terror. Ooh, get 2.
The combos.
Mind Barb you. And I'll Poltergeist my Howler Blaster to heal my Niffle Ape. Here's your X.
You countered it with your
Got it.
Hallow Blaster play.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put the archives into my hand and say Logos. I'll say Dis. Dis. The archives in my hand say Dis. I'll play Wretched Doll. I will Poltergeist your Potion of Invulnerability. No, I won't actually do that. I'm gonna attack Onyx Knight into Charette.
Okay.
Then I will exhume the Onyx Knight. Then I'll Poltergeist.
Those die?
Odd power. This dies. This is 9. No, okay, yes, I guess they're dead. I will play Exhume on the Titan Librarian. And then I will play a Dust Imp. Okay. Your turn. I will draw 2, archive 1. That was messy. There's probably a better way to do that, but got there. We got somewhere. Jaxine, I think it has 2. 2 Exhumes. On paper, this deck does not look bad. I don't think it has any Amber Control. This is the classic cool deck that has like fun stuff it can do, but has no Amber Control, so your opponent just forges. Your opponent just kind of like gets to win the game while you sit around.
I'll Santain. I'll play Wave the Bear on your Dust Imp.
Okay.
Play Vigor, and I will Key Charge.
Okay.
That's it.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play ZYX Researcher. I will archive. I don't think you're gonna get better than Exhumed.
No, we're well past the rounds of Amber control.
I'll play ZYX Researcher. I'll archive the top card of the deck.
Okay.
And then I will Knowledge his power for 3.
Okay.
I will Reap with the Titan Librarian. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I will say Sanctum. I'm going to play Glorious Few and gain 6 Amber.
Oh, no. I got to archive.
Play Staunch Knight and discard this Heart of the Come.
I don't have Amber.
Oh,
control.
yeah. We got there.
Don't have Amber control. Forgot about Glorious Few. This wouldn't have done anything. What a shame. What a shame.
Alright, Zemtor is relegated to being never touched again because it's a bad coded deck.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had a way to play around Glorious Few with that deck.
Alright, Ibri Walker and Fantastic Ratcatcher.
Okay. Some Worlds Collide action.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What does it take to be a Worlds Collide deck that gets here?
Nile, sub to tier 1, 17 months. Prime numbers.
17.
Is that a sad face? Why is that a sad face?
It's like a quizzical face.
17 months. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Thanks for hanging out with us all
Very
this time.
much appreciated.
It's the crooked one. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like the
crooked face.
The face. You get worried about it again in 2 months. And then after that, like 4 months.
I guess I gotta start getting the sound bites for the new text or next alerts. New groups of alerts. Some themes, some X-Man's themes.
Yeah. We need the da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. They're gonna be stuck in my head just forever.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than Power Man 5000.
I've enjoyed our time with Power Man 5000, much like I enjoyed our time with Amber.
It was an extended amount of time with Power Man 5000, though.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're right now. We gotta look forward to something. I feel like I kind of want to change it back now, or change it to the new ones now, but... Or I could change it, like, back to 311 for a little bit. Once I was ready for follower sounds. I like where your head's at. Change it. No nookies. 311 was good. It was very good. I don't know where I would find like a clippable soundbite of Bonesaw is ready, like an MP3. I kind of want to do Ninja Turtles and X-Men. I definitely want to do X-Men for sure. You could do X-Men sub sound, Ninja Turtle follower sound. I'm just gonna play the clip of Bonesaw is ready at all times because I'm gonna have it bookmarked at that timestamp, and I'm just gonna click play a lot whenever we play Bonesaw ready. Maybe I'll have to invest in like an actual stream deck at some point with buttons, so I can push, make air horn sounds and stuff. Now, once they make a set called what's a lyric in Nookie that could be a set? Let's just go ahead and look up the lyrics to Nookie real quick and find out what would make a good Kryforge set name. Limp Biscuit. All right, let's see. I did it all for the. No, that's probably not great. Look into these eyes. Okay, pretty good. Yeah. She's Stuck with My Homies. Be pretty good set name, yeah. It's Burning Up My Brain. Dwelling on the Past. Oh man, there's so many good Kryforge set names in here. I feel bad that I know all these lyrics. Actually, I'm like reading through these and I can hear it in my brain. Let's see. You could have a set called "Stick It Up Your Yeah." Pretty good. Basically, the decks will be binder fodder after the tournament is complete. We'll probably bust them out. Like if we end up doing another. Some of them, yeah, probably, but we'll probably bust them out again for another future worst of the worst, right? Especially the winner. The winner is definitely going to be used a lot. Actually, the winner of this would be good for our gauntlet, right? For our deck gauntlet. So can your deck beat the worst deck? And the end of Nookie is just the same thing over and over again, huh? That's about right. I don't know, our Lord Farquaad. I don't think it's. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen or not. Oh, Hidden Agenda. I could see Hidden Agenda, like legit working. Yeah. Okay. It might be in the cards for you. It's pretty bad. Yeah. Lyrical masterpiece.
We're talking about other 90s songs to.
Lord Farquaad wants Nookie eventually.
The what?
The what? Okay. What is this? Oh no. Alright, I'll say this, if you're good.
Yeah.
Play Greater Oxtet, and I will purge card in the turn. It's gonna be an MVP right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw on 9 toes, by the way.
I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Barn Raising. I'm gonna play Warrior's Refrain. I will play Bellowing Patrazate and a Shorty. And it's your turn. Go ahead.
Say Star Alliance. I will play a Chan, Kirby. I guess I'll play Red Alert first.
Sure. My guys take one.
Yeah. Chan, Kirby, Zap, 3. I'll put 3 on the Patrazate. And that's it. I don't have a card for Kirby, yeah.
I think that's a common theme among the Kirby decks that are hanging out here in the
Actually, I'll do the 3 to
30. Sure.
I'm gonna purge a little ball the other turn.
Okay. I will say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Calphine. Mega Shorty's gonna fight into Oxtet. And then Patrazate's gonna kill Kirby. And it is your turn. I will draw.
I'll say this. Draining Touch the Calphine. Actually, I'll Draining Touch the Patrazate, yeah. Play Rock Rub, so you lose 1, you give it to Soul Keeper. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say I'm gonna exhume.
Caffeine should have damage, or I guess you could have used the Petrozate first, right?
Yeah, I could have fought the Petrozate first. You're right. I will exhume Shorty. I guess I think he's slightly more useful. It seems like he kills most of the stuff in your deck. I'll play Bornet and Spider, and it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Grobnar. Play a Flamethrower. Play 2 times Warrior's Refrain. Super stun.
Double stun.
I'm gonna play a Flame Wake to kill my Rock Grub, so I don't have to worry about stunning him, but it'll kill the Shorty.
Okay.
And I'll play Ground Nine Toes.
I'll draw 9 toes in that deck.
Oh yeah.
I will say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Flamethrower. I'm gonna play Barn Raising. I'll have Calphine fight Commander Chan. That way I don't accidentally make it draw 9 toes bigger. I need to. And it's your turn, I will draw 2.
I will say Brobnar. The Flamethrower there.
Okay.
Play Shorty, play Mog Hunter. And let's read these guys. So check 6.
Okay. I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play Golden Spiral. I'm going to Axiom. I'll ward my Bornet, and then I'll kill everything else. That's 2 chains. I'm going to play Compsos Haruspex and a Philophosaurus. Play effects or play reap effects. So I don't actually know if there's any play effects in the deck. So, and it's your turn at 5.
Philophosaurus.
Yep. He's been in my hand for a while, but I wanted to try to get enough creatures out of your deck, especially Brobnar.
Alright, I'll say this. I guess I forge.
Oh yeah, we don't stop those.
I'll play Exhume. For Kirby. Play Exhume. For Noxtit. Oh, do I Exhume Kirby? Actually, I don't have anything to play on. So
Again.
that's the thing. The thing about Kirby's is, I guess I'll get this Flame Wake Shaman.
Sure.
And shoot the Bornet.
Okay.
And Oxset will purge a Explorer over. That's it.
Yeah, new set's out July 10th, Jay Freezy. I am going to say Saurians. I'm gonna reap with this here Philophosaurus.
Yeah, it's July 10th.
Got pushed up.
They said on Friday, I think.
I am going to discard Dendrix, archive, put into my hand something. I'm gonna play a Brutodon Auxiliary.
Do I purge before I draw?
At the end of your ready card set, is drawing the last thing you do.
Why don't I know this?
Look,
because it's not at the end of your, because Librarian says at the end of your turn, so you draw up, right?
Yeah, I think Oxtet is before you draw.
Okay. I think it is 2.
I am going to Golden Spiral the Philophosaurus,
okay,
and then reap with it. 3. Put a card in my hand. I will archive one. I'm gonna discard another Dendrix. I'm gonna Scootum the Philophosaurus.
Before draw. Okay, cool.
It is before draw. Gotcha.
You probably will, Shogun. I mean, it's like in Europe, in weird places now too. It's in China, so it's gonna be like a very staggered release. I feel like
I'm gonna discard Regrettable Meteor, and it is your turn. I'll drop this last chain and draw. Oh, I had a Compsos I could have used. I'll reap with it.
Yeah. Alright, I'll play Star Alliance. I'm going to discard a piece of cord, play a Frame. I'll play Melina, then Kirker, then Frame. Purge a card, purge this Iron Staff.
Okay. My turn.
Yeah.
I am gonna say Saurians. Play another Falafel-saurus.
I thought it was the bot. That's pretty funny. No, we're here. We may interact.
I am gonna reap with Falafel-saurus.
We're gonna get buried by Falafel-saurus.
I will discard Misery Exploit. I will put a card into my hand. I'll archive a card. Brutodon Auxiliary. There's like no point in fighting your dudes. I'll reap. And then I'll reap with Compsos Haruspex. I will Golden Spiral this Falafel-saurus. 2, 3. I will discard Festering Touch. I will archive a card. I will put a card in my hand. I will play Prefectus Ludo, who I think is dead in short order. It is your turn. I will say check with 7, and
I'll say dis. I will play EE, the discard Soulkeeper, and Hecatomb to purge some stuff here.
Sure. You steal 2?
Yeah.
This is an example of I wish I had looked at your deck list before this game started. I have an Odoak that I just archived that I could have played.
I see.
Forced you to interact with. Sure.
And I'll reap with this guy. Yeah. Where do I kill this? Do I care? I think I'll just reap. I'll purge a card. I'll purge this Book of IQ. Because I think it's well past the turns of usefulness.
That's likely. Okay, my turn. Can't actually get full use out of Falafel-sauruses this turn. And let me tell you, I'm mad about that. Meaning there's no way it's not Saurians, so I am going to reap with Falafel-saurus. I'll discard a Malison.
Well, that sucks, Shogun, but also, that's awesome.
I will archive a card. I'll put a card into my hand. I am going to reap with Falafel-saurus. I am going to reap with Compsos Haruspex.
Yep, exactly.
I'm going to reap with Prefectus Ludo. I am going to reap with Brutodon Auxiliary. I am going to Golden Spiral this Falafel-saurus to ready, actually I guess the Brutodon Auxiliary, to ready and reap with it.
It is the Lord of catching rats, though.
I am going to play Axiom of Grisk. I am going to ward, I think, Brutodon Auxiliary. Pull up the rest of these Saurians. Okay. I am done. It's your turn. I'll say check with 11.
Okay, I'll say Robnar. Play a shorty. I'll flamethrower there. Play Ganger Chieftain to fight the Auxiliary. And Tremor the Saurus. Okay, check 6.
Okay, I will forge.
It has 2 chains. You need chains there.
I do need some chains. I didn't draw anything last turn. I am going to say this. I am going to play Rock Grub to make you lose 1. I am going to play Buzzle, purging nothing. Yeah, purging nothing. I will play Not Finished With You. I think I put the Brutodon in. No, I don't get the Brutodon. I will get this Ludo and this Dilophosaurus. Those are my deck. They're going to get drawn this turn. I will exhume the Brutodon to the other side of the Dilophosaurus. And that's that. So I'll draw these 2. I'll drop a chain and then shuffle and draw 1. Check this out.
Did you cut? See, Starlights. Play Kirkar, play Armsmaster, and Urso. 1. Good.
Okay. I forge. I am going to say Saurians. I will pick up my archives. I am gonna play Odoak. I am going to play a Dilophosaurus and a Prefectus Ludo. Wonder if Ludo should be the one that's protected by Brutodon here. Tough to say. I am going to Calipigian this Dilophosaurus. I'm going to Reap with Brutodon. I'm going to unstun Dilophosaurus. I will Golden Spiral the Dilophosaurus. So ready and Reap. Top 3. I will archive, discard, hand. I will play a Compsos Harspix. It's your turn. I will say check because of the Calipigian Amber.
Well,
You have enough Saurians to throw into.
I mean, I can run a bunch of Starlines guys into it. So it's like I can do Nurse Soto, Armsmaster fight the Brutodon.
Yeah.
And I can do these guys fight the
Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus, yeah.
These all get discarded.
Yep. And that's my turn.
I will say Saurians. I'll Reap with Dilophosaurus. Haven't done that in a couple turns. I will discard a Barn Raising. I will archive a card. I will put a card into my hand. Compsos is gonna Reap. Prefectus Ludo is gonna Reap. Odoak is gonna Reap. And then I'm going to. Oh yeah. Combos. I'm gonna Golden Spiral the Dilophosaurus. Be ready to Reap. Ugh. Archive, discard, hand. Your turn.
Right.
Dub. End the game with 8 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And a chain.
Yep, that'll do it.
Dilophosaurus.
Yep.
This act is terrible. What do you call it? The Saurians.
Is that an aristocrat's joke? What are you?
Yes.
Okay.
So the first dinosaur comes in, he starts reaping. The second dinosaur, he starts reaping.
Turns out if you can't kill them, they're a huge problem.
And then you tap the artifact, you reap the dinosaur again.
Okay. Emeralth and Godfrey.
I just destroyed some amber. My favorite. Destroyed.
Speaking of the aristocrats, Gilbert Godfrey had a great spot on the aristocrats.
When Bob Saget like grosses himself out when he's telling the joke,
It's pretty good.
he's like, "I'm sorry, I can't keep going with it," and then he just keeps going with it. So funny.
Alright, I'm on Emeralth.
Oh, what is this?
What? Is it a stolen card?
This is a stolen card.
From what deck?
Ladanian.
Oh, okay.
I think it's one of yours. Is there? Yep, definitely a snack lifter in here.
Oh, yep.
Spiral So Spiral was supposed to be rare, and they felt like there wasn't enough in Saurians, and so they wanted to move something to common.
Wasn't enough in Saurians.
So they moved Golden Spiral to common. Do you think if Golden Spiral is rare, that Saurians are like closer to balanced? I'm not convinced, because the synergies at common and Saurians are just so much more than everybody outside of like Star Alliance.
Right.
I do think it goes a long way to making Saurians slightly more in line.
This deck doesn't look like it does anything. Does a Veronian Swindle.
Look at the AOA matchup. Got some proliferators. It's got double. This is double invasion portal, double Uxlix. Lots of taken hostages. Nature's Call. Yeah, Glimmer in Nature's Call.
Yeah.
It could get you pretty far. Yeah, Lupo.
A 6.
3. I think this is a mulligan.
This is also a mulligan.
I would like your creatures are on notice. I'm gonna Sucker Punch and then Brine Rot and Lights Out, but that's it. If I could guarantee that I could gain 3 amber a turn for the rest of the game, I would absolutely do that. But I would have kept that hand if I were going first, because you could like play out Uxlix on turn 1, and then turn 2, you've got the Sucker Punch, the Bone Rot, and the Lights Out for whatever they play. But going second, I think that's kind of bad. I don't mind having a gripper removal if I'm going first, since you know the second player is going to have the best opportunity to play more creatures.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Play a Collector Worm.
Okay, I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play an Invasion Portal, an Amber Conduction Unit, and an Uxlix, who I think is probably going to get collected. And it is your turn. He's collected. Boom,
Think Drone, play Think Drone.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Sanctum Guardian. gonna give him an Armageddon cloak. I'm gonna take some hostages, and then I'm gonna play Bagan. We've got a lot of Bagans.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cards that you see show up over and over in these.
Bagan is one of them. I'm gonna swindle.
Unbeatable.
Yep.
Absolutely unbeatable amount of amber gain. I am going to say Mars. We're going to Invasion Portal. Beam Buckler. I am going to play a Mind Warper and a Zookeeper. And I am going to Beam Buckler to deal 2 damage to that Think Drone. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Can't take that second Guardian.
It's too big.
Yeah.
He's too much of a tonk.
This hand's pretty bad.
Feels like we're playing AoE over here.
So I think I save Mars, discard Shatterstorm, Reap, and Reap. For sure.
Okay. I am going to say Mars. We're going to Invasion Portal. Oh, your first guy is stunned.
Okay. We played like all day today, Stormstorm. It was pretty great.
I am going to Invasion Portal. Oh. Yeah. Get back that other Invasion Portal.
It's going to run over by the Mars Mans.
Yeah. The invasion has begun. I am going to Mind Warper onto the Collector Worm, and then I'm going to Reap with Ooxlix to collect Collector Worm. And then the Beam Buckler here, I think just Reaps. I think I'm like very close to threatening to running away with this game. And it is your turn. I draw nothing. I played nothing from my hand.
Untamed. Lupo to shoot. I'll shoot the Mind Warper. Give Lupo a Camouflage.
Yeah.
Discard save back.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows, and I'm going to Swindle. How do you like that? 2 can play that game.
Yeah.
Draw.
Also Shadows. Play Ronnie. Play Lamindra. Discard Bad Penny. Play Diagnose Spy Master. Diaper Spy Master. Actually, I'll put Lamindra here.
Okay. Deployed.
Yep.
I am.
I didn't want to shoot Zookeeper because I wanted to nullify the Amber gain or the Amber control yet.
If I got Proliferator, the Zookeeper has limited use while the Proliferator is on the table.
Yeah.
Because the stuff I put in my archives, if I want to use the Proliferator, then I have to give Justin back what I've Zookeeped. Zookept. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Spy Master. I'm going to discard Bad Penny. I'm going to play an Umbra. I'm going to discard this Brand because you have Nature's Call. You could have drawn the Nature's Call. I'll play Snecklifter. And it's your turn. I will say check with 6. I will draw. Nobody likes Bad Penny. She's about to get a whole lot better in the next set. And there are decks, I think she's fine. I honestly, and in Worlds Collide, we found that playing Bad Penny is often more correct than discarding her.
A lot of the time.
A lot of the time.
I'm going to say Mars. I think Turn is going to attack the Sanctum Guardian.
Okay. Puts 2 damage on it.
Mars needs Amber.
Okay.
I will total recall. For each friendly rated creature, gain 1. So I gain 4.
Yikes.
Then I return them all to my hand. I will play Think Drone.
I played this Sniper on the wrong side.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Okay. I am going to say Mars. I will Invasion Portal. I don't think I actually have any left. Okay, they're all. I am going to play a Proliferator. This is the backup Proliferator. I'm going to play a Sky Booster Squadron. I'll play a Zizek Shockworm. I'll play a Proliferator. Actually, I should play him on that side so I can reap with this one. I will reap with this Proliferator and archive Asian Portal. Sure. Beam Buckler is gonna fight your Vizima Think Drone. And then Uxlix I'll just say check at 6.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. Play Ronnie.
Got shuffle and draw.
Play Livendra. Play Life for a Life. I do force. Life for Life is going to get Ronnie and it's a lot of Mars mans, I guess. Look at it looks. That's it.
Okay.
Check 6.
I will say Mars. I am going to use the Invasion Portal. For the Mind Warper. I will reap with this Proliferator. Archive Uxlix. I will play Mind Warper. I am going to reap with the Beam Buckler. I'm going to reap with this Proliferator. I am going to reap with this Proliferator. I'm going to reap with Shockworm. Then I will reap with the Sky Booster Squadron.
Okay.
And I'm going to play Sky Booster. And it is your turn. I'll say check with a light.
Say Untamed. Play Tantadolin. play a Lupo and shoot Umbra. Darna. Play Persistence Hunting for Martians.
Tap all Martians.
Yep. Any Martians? I do Forge. And your turn.
Okay. I will forge. I am going to say Sanctum. The Sanctum Guardian is going to fight. Oh, this works the way I want it to. I'm gonna Blinding Light for Untamed. I'm gonna play Evade. I'm gonna Reap with the Sanctum Guardian. He's gonna swap places with the Sky Booster Squadron. I'll play Take Hostages. And then I'm gonna Healing Blast the Sanctum Guardian. The Sky Booster Squadron's got elusive, so I can't fight into it. The Healing Blast for the Mega bonus. And it is your turn. Untap. And draw 4.
Alright, say Mars. I'll play Proliferator. I'm gonna Mars first, ready, and Reap with Proliferator. Get Shatterstorm. And I'll read. Plus stuff over there, huh?
Yeah. It's got a lot of ready Martians, one might say. If one were so inclined.
I'll play the Chakra.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I will forge. Okay. So Shatterstorm is just gonna annihilate my Amber. I think it is is this a Shadow's turn? Is this a Mars turn? I don't think there's any way it's not a Mars turn. I might even be able to generate enough Amber with Mars here so that I can walk off the Shatterstorm. All right, so we're gonna Mind Warp onto the Proliferator. Sky Booster is gonna fight the Proliferator. My Proliferator is going to Reap and archive Zizix Shockworm, I guess. Beam Buckler will fight Sky Booster Squadron.
Oh, she does have.
Oh, it's got elusive.
Elusive, yeah.
Elusive. Yeah, that's fine. So Proliferator will attack, and then Beam Buckler will attack. I mean, with Shadowstorm,
Yeah.
it's about the same. So I'll Reap with Proliferator, go to 6. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Say Shadows. Play Lamindra. Play Nerve Blast. Shoot Mind Whipper. Play Perplexing Sophistry. And I will.
That doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't. I'm gonna fight this guy, Booster Squadron.
Okay.
That's
okay. I will say Shadows. I will put my archives into my hand. So you're gonna get back this thing.
Ooh, this thing.
I am gonna discard.
I played that.
I am gonna sucker punch. Darna, I guess. I am gonna discard Bad Penny. Oh, sorry, sucker punch goes to my archives. I am gonna play a skeleton key. I'm gonna lights out Lamindra and the Tentadlin. Let's get that hand nice and gunked up. I'll put some bone rot venom on Lupo there. And your turn. I'll draw one.
Okay, Mars time. Back. I will go and Shatterstorm. Lose 9. Play Collector Worm, play Marzian's Amber. And Humon. That's it.
Okay. I am going to say Mars. I'm gonna play Invasion Portal. I'm gonna play Zizek Shockworm and 2 Ixlixes. I will reap with this Proliferator. He's gonna archive Beam Buckler. And then these 2 Proliferators are both gonna reap. And it is your turn.
Okay.
We'll shuffle and draw 3.
Just play Untamed. I'm gonna play Glimmer. For Persistence Hunting. I'll discard the Bumblebird. Because it's terrible. Play Nox, play Tentadlin, and Persistence Hunting Mars. And unstun Lupo. Alrighty.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum.
I might.
I'm gonna play Begone and gain 1. I'm gonna play Take Hostages. I'm gonna take a whole lot of hostages here. And then Bade's gonna reap, discard, gain 1. Sanctum Guardian is just gonna reap. I'll just go to 9. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
That's it. I drug the game out way longer than I need to go.
I felt like I was just like, they kept putting you in check. I was like, here's check, here's check, here's check. I had more Martians. I had more Martians than...
The problem is I don't have a board wipe in this deck, so...
You need the Common Cold.
Yeah.
You can play the Common Cold like every 2 turns in that game, and I think...
Common Cold's far too good of a card to be in these decks.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in any of these decks.
Preposterously imposing.
Provost.
Oh man, you guys just... I'm just blowing up all Amber tonight.
Nice.
Nobody's there to take the action. It's flushing the Amber away.
Okay, Provost and Law Warper.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Yep. Ah, yes, Law Warper. The distinction of being one of the two first decks that we played on stream. Little did we know that it would be one of the worst decks that we played on stream. What did I roll?
What did I roll?
You rolled a 5. I think I rolled an 8, but I might be making.
Sounds good.
Too easy talking about Law Warper.
That deck is a mess.
The 7 Deadly Sins are so much better than the Horsemen. It's not even funny.
It's absurd, yeah.
The Sins are like on par with like Saurian level. If you have like 3 or more on the table, you're probably winning the game.
Right.
Like your opponent has to stop those. And the fact that there's going to be somebody out there who pulls that 7 Deadly Sin deck and the card that lets you archive everybody from a house. Whew. You know, so you can just like stuff them all back in the archives
that
again.
Would be pretty good. The nutty thing is that they have like hit the board and immediately affect it kind of scariness.
Yeah. Yeah, the Horseman decks, man, it was easy $50. How little we knew then.
We have Word of Returning in this deck, so
I mean, I think the secondary market. I don't think the secondary market is indicative of how good a deck is.
Oh no, it's never been like that, right?
I would never buy a deck that I hadn't like test driven.
Yeah, and like a lot.
I
mean, both of your decks were opened.
Yeah.
So from the glorious few. I think I'm mulligan.
I'll keep.
Now, neither one of us have bought a deck on the secondary market, so
we thought about it.
Yeah.
We wanted to. The deck we were looking at was the Legacy 4 Horsemen that had Grunt Buggy in it.
Yeah.
We were pretty close to pulling the trigger on that because we thought that deck would be pretty sweet. That would just be like that'd be a fun deck to own.
All right.
Miserable to play
Against.
It'd be so sweet. All right, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Flaxia. That's how we do it.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play a Bear and a Regrowth.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to attack Flaxia into the Bear. I'm going to play Niffle Ape. I'm going to Nocturnal Maneuvers. I'm going to Regrowth Flaxia.
Good lord.
And then play Flaxia.
What are you doing?
This is the best
Jeez.
this deck has ever drawn.
Holy crap.
Check with 6. Your turn.
Alright, well, I'll say this. I'll play a Dominator Bobble, a Drumble. You didn't play into. I'll play Tendrils before Drumble.
Sure.
That's it.
Alright, I will forge. There you go. I'm going to play Swap Widget. I'm going to discard Phosphorus Stars. I'll play Yixlo, Bolter, and a Tunk. Go. Swap Widget doesn't do anything, man. Stop reading that card right now. I'm going to tell you to stop reading that card right now. Save you a lot of time. You have to return a ready, friendly Mars creature to your hand. And you get to put a Mars creature with a different name from your hand into play, then ready it.
Okay.
So
I'm going to say Dis. I'll Pandemonium or Swap Widget.
Okay. Well,
but
return a friendly Mars creature to your hand.
Read with Drumble. And I'll Gateway.
That deck is board wipe the deck.
It's a lot of them. Yeah. I'm going to need this because I might end up going to like a billion change.
That is board wipe the deck.
Okay, your turn.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play World Tree, and I'm going to Lost in the Woods for nothing. And it's your turn. I'll draw two.
Pandem. Oh, I was thinking that was.
So this is in play. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's in play.
Poltergeist. You were thinking.
I was thinking Poltergeist. I think Pandemonium is Poltergeist quite often. I want
yeah,
to say
they're
their
very
pictures.
similar arts. They're very similar.
Yeah.
Arts, so.
All right. Well, I'll say Barabnar. I will discard Cowards.
They're both they're both uncommon. They both start with P. They both have like a thing kind of looking like this.
Vault Tour winning plays. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Sigil of Brotherhood. I'm going to play Horseman of Famine and destroy the least powerful creature, the Headhunter. I'm going to play Grey Monk, and I'm going to play Seki. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Play Untamed. I will play Curiosity to Trail the Scientists.
None.
Lost in the Woods. This and this.
Okay. Then Valdir.
And Valdir, yeah.
I wonder what the sass on this deck is.
Law Warper?
Yeah, it's gotta be low. $52.
That's pretty low. Alright, check with 6.
Okay. My turn. I am going to say Mars. I am going to soft landing. The thing about this deck is it feels like it has plays in it. It's just they're not super impactful. I am going to soft landing in Zizix. He's going to reap. And I'm going to show you Murmook and archive it. Get him some counters.
What makes a deck truly bad? We'll find out. I don't think we've quite figured that out yet.
Yeah, there's like a certain intangible. Because if you were to like take a look at some of these Worlds Collide decks, you're like, why is this deck never won a game?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play Tunk. I'm gonna Squawker to ready and reap with Tunk. I don't have another creature to show you, so I will tell you. Go ahead. I will draw.
Forge a key. Say this. I'm gonna gateway.
Can't believe that you are going to destroy my creatures every 3 turns.
Play Stealer and the Shoulder. That's it.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Champion of Nafiel. I'm going to play Seki. I'm going to play Shield of Justice. I'm going to Inspiration Seki. Ready and reap with Seki. I'll say check with 6. It's your turn. I will draw.
Say Brodnar. Play Bumpsy. Make you lose 1. Play War Drummer. Play Bumpsy. Punch. Seki. That's it.
I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Horseman of Death. Get back Famine. I'm going to play Famine to kill the War Drummer. I am going to play a Grey Monk. I am going to reap with Seki. Champion of Nafiel is going to reap. Then I'm going to play the Horseman of War. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. The Grasping Vines, all 3 your artifacts there.
My god.
And
they've been so impactful. I can't believe you
play Ancient Bear, discard Chota, play Snufflegator. I guess I could play Chota before I played Grasping Vines, just to have a creature.
Sure. Okay. Forge?
Yep.
I am gonna say Sanctum. We're gonna play Sigil Brotherhood. I'm gonna play Raiding Knight. And then I'm just gonna Reap with my squad. Famine gets a 3, gets a Chota. Death. Seki. Nafil. Grey Monk. Heal Seki. Horseman. Go to 7. Say check.
Yeah, that's all. I can't do anything about that. Okay, well.
Yep.
Lawwarper did it.
Yeah.
This deck is pretty bad.
I remember, so that we played that deck very early on stream, and that was I remember writing about that deck and how that deck went 0-3, and somebody was like, I refuse to believe this deck is bad, and they went and played it on the Crucible. They went like 2-2 with it or whatever.
Yeah. This deck is technically better. It's 60 sass, so that makes it
yeah,
better.
See, there you go. This is Sass's bunk. A deck with like that's why, like, to me, Sass is kind of weird, because it's like it doesn't check to see if the deck has like 5 board wipes, right? Like each board wipe is worth its own creature control, but
it should be worth less and less.
Yeah,
maybe sometimes depending on the deck
right.
list.
It depends.
Right?
Well, and it also depends on like your destroyed creatures. Like I don't think your destroyed creatures get factored in correctly. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
And somebody like the Horsemen are like resilient to board wipes.
Okay, we got T0 and Pioneer Omrum Sophir.
Oh yeah, like this is a classic.
Yeah.
Why is this deck so bad? Right?
Looking at you're excited. I was excited when I first looked at that deck list.
Yeah. You're like 3 Witch of the Wilds. Holy crap!
Yeah.
You can just like combo out the Witch of the Wilds. How do you ever have an Untamed card in your hand?
And this here's my Nova deck. I got trashed first round.
Umbrim Sophir's only win was against Planter, right?
Yep.
In that like knockdown drag out match or whatever at the very end of the bracket.
I know. I played it at Nova Grand Champs.
The top 8.
It was one of my It was one of my. It's 5th place. It was one of my Seal Triad decks.
Me 5-3, the same place, but
no, it's different. I lost to the winner. That puts me at 5th.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like any
Tiebreaker-
tournament that you go,
tiebreaker-wise.
any tournament that you go to, it's
Yeah.
you're going to get the same prizes. 5-3.
That's true.
11.
3. Sure.
This is a mulligan. It's not the worst hand this deck can. I mean, if you don't draw a Witch of the Wild, if you're going first in this deck, and you don't draw a Witch of the Wilds. I think it's mulligan.
Yeah, probably. Even though it's like not even that good to have.
No, it's not. It's actively not great in this deck. But the difference is, you got it. It's in play. You get to ignore it when in play instead of wishing you had drawn it. So
that's the way to do it, Shogun.
Yeah, dude. Anytime, look, we solved gambling. If you bet and you lose, you bet what you bet before and what you need to get it back. You do that, and you can do that. There's an actual name for that, and the reason
it also doesn't work in this form of gambling.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work in regular gambling
because you run out of money.
Yes, because eventually you hit that 9 loss streak. Okay. Well, still didn't hit it. I'm gonna start by playing a champion Tabris. Go ahead, I'll draw one.
I'll play Shadow's Old Miasma. Play Subtle Maul, play Redlock, discard Bad Penny.
I am going to say Sanctum. No, sorry, Logos. Yeah, I'll say Logos. I'm gonna play Sloppy Lab Work. Archive. Discard. I'm gonna discard Shield of Justice. I'm gonna play Kyo and a Dysania, and it is your turn.
I'll play Mars. I will play Mother Gun, Shockworm, Key Abduction. I guess before I played Shockworm, doesn't really matter, but that's it.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Witch of the Wilds. I'm going to play Ancient Bear. I'm going to Cooperative Hunting to do 4 to the Shockworm and 1 to Redlock. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Say Shadows. Play Furtive Investors. I will play an Umbra. Merkins to play your top card. Wait, you have an archive. Let me hold on to Merkins for a sec. I'm gonna settle them all you. Or do you fairy? Okay. Redlock. I'm gonna kill this Kyo. Then I'll play Merkins. I'll get the archive. Okay, so I can do 3 damage. Only 3 there. Okay, that's it.
I am going to say Logos. Get more cards with Logos. Get we need cards. We need so many more cards. I'm gonna play Library Babble. I'm gonna play Novu Archaeologist. I'll play Titan Mechanic. And then Witch of the Wilds is gonna Grasping Vines, both the Subtle Maul and the other thing, Mother Gun. And your turn. I will draw.
I'll say Brobnar. Play a War Grumpus. The 2 Flamethrowers, and I'm gonna pound. I guess there.
Okay.
That's it.
I am going to say Logos. We're going to Library. I am going to play another Library. I am going to Positron Bolt Redlock. I am going to Novu Archaeologist. I think the Positron Bolt
is good.
I'm going to reap with Dysania, and I'm going to reap with the Titan mechanic. We'll have check because of the Titan mechanic. It's your turn.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll sound the horns. Fingers. Okay.
See, does that actually do what you want?
No.
Because it makes the War Grumpus fight into. I guess you don't have to.
Yeah. I gotta get some make Merkins fight and suicide and something. I will flamethrower here twice. Play Gengar Chieftain, make Merkins fight Archaeologist. Reap with the Grumpus, ready and fight the mechanic. That's it.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to protect the weak on Champion Tabris, who is going to fight the War Grumpus to death and capture. I guess I'll play Lady Maxna and stun the War Grumpus first. I'm going to play Sigil of Brotherhood. And then I am going to Inspiration to Ready and Reap with. So check with 8. It's your turn. I will draw.
Hey, Brobnar, I will burn the stockpile. Play Grumpus Tamer. Flamethrower there twice.
Here?
Yeah, so it just kills Dysania, does 2 to Ancient Bear.
Did Sanya have 3 on her or 2?
Yeah, 3.
Then, oh yeah.
It's just armor. Yeah.
Okay, my turn. I am going to say Untamed. I am going to play Way of the Bear on the bear. He is the bear who's trained in the ancient ways of the bear. And I'm going to play Snufflegator and a Witch of the Wilds. I'm going to Fog Bank so you can't fight me on my next turn. And Ancient Bears is going to Reap. I could kill the Grumpus Tamer, but honestly, those Grumpuses mean nothing to me. It's your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Play Mars. Play Shockworm. Play Harvester. Play Mother Gun.
Forge?
Yep.
We've battled pretty long and been a long and arduous trek to get to this first key. I feel like in these bad decks, it's like the person who forges the first key typically just like walks out the rest of the game.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to say Sanctum. This Witch of the Wilds is going to play this Witch of the Wilds. This Witch of the Wilds is going to play Full Moon.
Okay.
I am going to play Protectrix to gain 1. I'm going to play a Raiding Knight to gain 1 and capture 1. I'm going to discard this Glorious Few because that's not going to do anything. Tabris is going to kill the Shockworm. Capture 1. I'm actually going to action Maxna back to my hand and replay it and stun the Grumpus Tamer to get 1 off a Full Moon.
Okay.
And your turn. I will draw 5.
Oof. Okay. I'll say Mars. I'll burn a Witch for 2.
Okay.
Play Collector Worm and a Shockworm. Your turn.
That's it?
Yep.
That's all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got. Now imagine, if you will, having to win every round with this deck.
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to put my archives into my hand. I am going to draw a card with Library of Babel. I'm going to draw a card with Library of Babel.
I just want to see the
Sass.
49.
49 Sass.
New record low.
Nice. I didn't know it went below 50.
Now you got the one and only deck that's below 50.
Did not know they went below 50.
Yeah, kind of. It was odd. It was certainly odd.
Okay, so I draw. All right. I am going to say logo. Or I'm in the middle of logo's turn. Sorry, I'm going to play library access. Here we go.
Okay.
This Witch of the Wilds is going to play Full Moon. So I draw a card. I'm going to play Chaos Portal and draw. I am going to play Positron Bolt and draw. Actually, I think I should have played Library Access before it drew, because I could have shuffled in at least one Logos action here. The Positron Bolt would be back in my deck. I am going to play Dr. Escatera and draw. I am going to play Bat Drone and draw. The second Witch of the Wilds is going to play the third Witch of the Wilds and draw. Oh, and I get 3 amber from the full moon. I am going to play a Titan mechanic.
The funny thing is that's like the only way that deck generates amber on the library access turn.
Yeah, because it has like, I think it's got 1 pip in Logos.
Did you get amber for that?
I did not. Okay, and then I am going to use the third Witch of the Wilds to play Cooperative Hunting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And draw. So I need 1 here. Another 5 here, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just gun down the whole squad.
Yep. He's definitely living the dream.
Yep. Check with 9. Your turn.
House of Shadows. Play Ronnie.
Okay.
Play Subtle Mall. Discard Bad Penny. Play Dust Chronicles. Draw. Play Hideaway Hole. Your turn.
Okay.
Do whatever you want to do.
I forge for 5. I am going to say Sanctum. I just get to do it all. I am going to...
You have Sigil of Brotherhood, so you could like...
Yeah, I got 5 Sanctum cards in hand though.
Oh.
I'm gonna discard the Glorious Few. I'm gonna play Round Table. I'm gonna play Potion of Invulnerability. I'm gonna play Blinding Light for Shadows.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Shield of Justice. I am gonna use Witch of the Wilds #1 to play a Dew Fairy. I'm gonna use Witch of the Wilds #2 to play a Fogbank. You are not fighting on the next turn.
It's like every creature in the deck's on the table right now.
I'm gonna use Witch of the Wilds #3 to Cooperative Hunting Ronnie for 15 million.
Yep.
Tabris is gonna reap. Protectrix is gonna reap and heal this Witch of the Wilds. Raiding Knight is gonna reap. Maxina is gonna reap. It's your turn. I'm gonna draw 6.
Obviously, we're done here. This deck is pretty great
at being bad.
Yep. That was definitely BM. 100%.
Spamming the emotes. Hello, traveler. Greetings, traveler. Greetings, traveler. Greetings, traveler.
Greetings. Wow. In the last match of the night, the pants. Arnhelm versus Mr. Goldsey. You punted? Punched your bracket? Where'd you punt your amber away?
Code red. Pile of money.
Look at that. I mean, this deck has 2 bouncing death quirks, so I don't see how it's bad.
Mr. Goldsey. It's like you look at this deck, you see triple Dust Pixie, you're like, no way is this deck bad. No way a triple Dust Pixie deck could be this bad. What are you doing in this bracket, Mr. Goldsey?
Well, this is the last also game of round 2.
Yes.
So round 3 starts on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Man, those decks are going to be pretty bad.
Yeah. It's not that the other cards in this deck do nothing. Bear Flute, for instance, technically has synergy with your Dust Pixies. You play them. The problem is this deck also has 2 Briar Grublings.
Oh, right.
And Briar Grubbling is pretty close to a do-nothing card as you can get.
It would be, honestly, it would be better in the new set where you have the thing like the Reap Capture one. Starlight, any number of Starlands upgrades on
Enhance icons. Yeah. Briar Grubbling would have actually been pretty awesome in AoA as like a Gangernaut counter. Because it just kills itself attacking into it, you know.
It was a creature out of time. Should have been.
It does nothing in this set.
Yeah.
Like
maybe it was too powerful for future sets. Even though they reprinted a bunch of other rares. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's rare. This deck has 2 of them. I have a lot of Briar Grublings in my decks that don't see play ever.
Okay.
I think this is a toss. Oh yeah, it's rare.
It is also a toss.
Briar Grubbling at best should be like uncommon. And the thing was, Assault beat Hazardous, right? So if you attack an Ancient Bear into the Briar Grubbling, the Assault kills before the Hazardous works. So Hazardous was like extra bad. Ancient Bear was common.
Common should never kill a rare.
Like magic. It's like you want cards like Wild Spirit on it, the one that's like Reap and Capture.
There wasn't any support for it. Play Mother Gun.
I'm gonna say Untamed. Dust Pixie.
Oh no.
Dust Pixie. Alcor.
Okay.
Good.
Alright. Say Shadows. The Sucker Punch the Halicor.
Okay.
Throwing Stars as Dust Pixies.
Oh god.
Activated my trap card. And Halicor for 1.
Yeah.
Play Hideaway Hole. Okay. We both generate 4 amber on 1 turn.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm gonna reap with Halicore. Play Dust Pixie number 3. It's that easy. That's how you play. That's how you play this deck. You just draw all the Dust Pixies together. Your turn. I'll draw one.
Okay, I'll say Mother Gun. I'll say Mars. I'll Mother Gun the Halicore for 2. And I'll play a Mind Warper and a Mother Gun. That's it. You Forge.
Forge. 6. I am going to say Mars. I'm going to say Dis. And I'm going to play Charette after 3. I am going to Poltergeist, actual Poltergeist, a Mother Gun, and I'm going to show you 2 Mars cards to kill mine. And your turn. Draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Mars. I will Mother Gun, shoot for 1, play Beam Buckler, shoot Charette for 2. That's it.
Dang, dude. Stopped my combo.
Okay, good.
I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Total Recall. I was trying to Total Recall my Dust Pixie. So this comes back, and I get 1. I will Ammonia Clouds to do 3. Play a Mind Warper and a Marauder. And it is your turn. Draw 3.
Okay, we'll say Logos. I'm gonna discard Binding Rupture. Play Hexion. Play CYX. I'm gonna archive. Play Bouncing Deathquark. I'll kill this in the Mind Warper. Kill these 2 as well. That's
okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to throw away this Gateway to Dis. I'm going to throw away this Hand of Dis. I'm going to play Charette, and I'll play Grecking. Your turn. I will draw.
The Shadows. I'll punch the Grecking.
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch, yep. Knuckles, Knuckles. Use Hideaway Hole. Your turn.
I am going to say Dis. I'm going to put a Flame Wreathed on Charette. I'll reap with Charette. I will reap with Grecking. Your turn. I'll say check with 7, and I'll draw 1.
Play Logos. Play Memory Chip. Play Hoverbot. Play Bouncing Deathquark. I'll get the bot and the Charette. And a Knuckles and a Grecking. Play Poke. Hoverbot will play this red lock. That's it.
Forge.
Oh, I had to archive a card because of Memory Chip. Or did I just play it?
You just played
Okay.
Memory Chip. Okay. Forge.
Yeah.
I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Grabby Jamie and a Mind Warper. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll play Shadows. Play Subtle Maul. Reap with Redlock. Reap with Knuckles. I'll sack of coins those Martians.
To shreds, you say?
Shreds. I'll gain 1 from Redlock. End of turn. Your turn.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Bear Flute. I'm going to play Witch of the Eye. I'm going to play Briar Gobbling. I'm gonna cooperative hunting twice for 4 total damage. I'll do 2 to Redlock and 1 to the Knuckles Bolden. And it's your turn. I will draw. Those cooperative huntings have been in my hand for quite some time, trying to find some untamed creatures.
Forge.
Played all the pixies.
Say Mars. Mother gun. Pitch for 2.
Okay.
Play Skyward Squadron. Play Red Planet Ray Gun. Keep. Shoot Witch. X6.
I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to Bear Flute. Bear. Play this bear. I am going to play another Briar Grubbling. I am going to Vigor nothing. And then this Briar Grubbling is going to reap. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say Mars. I will Mother Gun a Grubbling for 2. Play Collector Worm. Play Mind Worm. Reap with the Beam Buckler. Shoot the other Briar Grubbling. I guess I forged. I will Reap with Sky Booster. Play Sky Booster. And that's it.
I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Total Recall. Get 1 for the Ancient Bear and bounce it. And then I'm going to play 3 Tunks. And your turn. I will draw 3.
With this ray gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'll say Mars. Up the archive? No. Play Entropic Manipulator. Because that doesn't really matter.
You get to move your damage around.
Yeah. I guess. I could Mother Gun shoot a Tunk for 1 before that.
Sure.
I will Reap with the Beam Buckler and I'll shoot Tunk for 1,000,000. Reap with Collector Worm. Reap with Sky Booster. Play Sky Booster, and I think I just Reap with mine.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
That's that.
Done it.
Got too many Martians on the table.
Yeah, but again, it was
Total Recall?
What a game.
Or Entropic Manipulator?
Yeah, Entropic Manipulator. Choose a player. You may redistribute the damage on the creatures that player controls among that player's creatures. You may cause more damage to a creature than has power. Which I think that gets around shields. Armor. Yeah.
Armor. Ward, maybe?
Maybe Ward?
I don't know.
No. No? I don't know.
I don't know. Mr. Goldsea. 3 Dust Pixie Duck advances. I think there were 2 copies of Entropic Manipulator in this tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
Justin wins. Congratulations.
It's like a Mars rare in Coda, so
yeah.
First,
like that.
And it's not a Mars rare that makes your deck better.
Yeah.
Mr. Goldsea it was, right?
Yeah, Mr. Goldsea advances.
All right, well, we got it set. How's predictions looking?
I don't know. Let's go look.
Ugluck's taking over.
Ugluck.
Yeah.
Where's he at tonight?
I don't know.
He's on notice.
He's on notice.
Who's next? Who's in second place?
Cubic Lava.
Cubic
And
Lava.
third place is Kelly is Unique.
Kelly.
Yeah. Other people.
All right.
I mean, it's pretty close, at least among first and second. I guess potential points. Ugluck's potential points go down compared to second place.
Who's the most potential points left?
Or potential. Oh, never mind. God, second place is 148 compared to Ugluck's 50. Probably second place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by far. Holy crap.
Second place is like the only one that... Second place could easily win this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, like
win by
probably.
a significant margin, right?
Yeah. They picked Oakwalker to lose a lot. And so far it is doing just that.
Yeah.
And also a lot of other good picks.
I think like Kryforge is a game that defies a lot of definitions and a lot of conventional wisdom. And I think it's kind of like physics. When you start getting at really small scales, things start making a lot less sense.
Yeah.
Right? Like the closer in we get, the less things make sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So,
I have no idea at all.
I don't know how to gauge these decks. I don't know.
Just like we can't look at one of these matchups and say this deck's gonna win.
It's like impossible.
Completely impossible. It's also like who just gets out ahead first. I mean, I guess you got out ahead first in that game, but you didn't have a board.
You had a way to. You had Mother Gun, and if you had had both Mother Guns,
yeah,
I would have lost the crap out of that game.
I think it's all about just like having a board and then using it.
Yeah,
fear
getting any kind of incremental advantage.
Yeah,
yeah,
just like getting Amber when you can. Yeah, that's it.
I didn't have a way to interact with your board.
We're gonna get back on the murder train.
Yeah,
or monster train. Monster
train.
Yeah, Hell train. Monster train. One of them trains.
We're gonna ride that railroad.
Yeah,
and then tomorrow, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yep. So the final saga adventure in the Black Riders saga expansion.
Over under on character deaths is 0.5.
See, toward the end of the worst versus seasonal games, degenerate into randomly drawing from a bag full of small amount of amber. Yeah, that's yes, correct. Agreed. So yeah, we're gonna be bringing Frodo to Rivendell. We gotta get him there before his wounds fester. I guess I don't know. We'll find out the story tomorrow.
I don't know.
Oh man, I ordered that thing. Didn't get here.
The pack.
I wanted that cool Hobbit card.
Yeah, that thing that's going to get delivered on Memorial Day, a national holiday, during an epidemic.
Yeah.
You think that's going to happen?
It might be in the mailbox right now. I just didn't check the mail today.
There you go.
Could be anywhere. Could have gotten rained on all day.
It wasn't outside.
That's true. That. And also, those packs are pretty well sealed.
Yeah.
It could be submerged in the ocean. The bottom of the Mariana Trench should be fine. All right, well.
We're done.
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate everybody stopping by.
You guys are great. Everyone have a great holiday tomorrow.
We're inching ever closer to mass mutations.
We're getting there.
We'll be there eventually.
Time has no meaning right now, so it's basically tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
I these last 3 months have been just gone. Just totally gone. 2020 is a wash.
I blinked sometime in March, and I won't open my eyes probably until... I think mass mutation is like the only thing to look forward to.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
At this point,
that's all you got.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone have a great night.
So
they keep thinking about that.
Yep.
At least we have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot.
And mass mutations is looking pretty fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. I think there's a lot of possibilities in mass mutations.
Yep.
Looking forward to that.
Lol, damn. Sorry to do it to you.
Yep.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Everyone, goodbye.